All right, so I had a couple of different ideas. What I decided to do was a napkin dispenser, since it seems to be difficult to be able to grab one napkin from a pile without getting the rest of them dirty, etc., etc. My first idea was pretty typical. It's just a typical napkin dispenser that you even see at restaurants. They're all folded on top of each other, and then there's a seize point right here that only allows you to grab the one followed by the next one. That seemed a little too typical for me. Next idea was like a toothpick holder that you'll see at restaurants sometimes, except I'll have the napkins all in here, and there will be some kind of lever right here held back by a spring. As you pull it down, it's able to bring that napkin out. When it goes back in, it grabs the next napkin. That was an interesting idea, but I was running into the issue or the idea of how to grab just one napkin at a time. What would this tooth look like that grabbed that napkin? I was just running into some issues. But during my research, I found vending machines and vending machine springs. So if I was able to just reload all of these, you could have a bunch of napkins just loaded, and once this spins, it will feed you out the napkin. So a very mechanical idea, not necessarily like technical electronics. Would just be a button here with some teeth on the side. As you push that button down, it spins this cog, therefore rotating the springs and giving you your napkin. Having looked over this, I'm starting to think that mechanical might not be the best way to go. I might have to do a little bit more electronic, technical. I just don't know if the physical force of this with this cog using cheap products would actually be able to work without breaking. I think something a lot simpler would be just a electronic button. As I push the button, a little servo motor or a little motor will be able to spin this out for me. And there it would be. I think that would be a lot easier to do. Wouldn't require as many tests to try to get it working. And yeah, but I guess we'll see once the prototype comes along.